I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on the Spotlight Network, we're taking a soul-stirring journey through time, space, and the present moment. The name of the book, Souciance, Ici maintenant. It is written by a terrific author. His name is Eric-Louis Henri, and he transports us to a mysterious village suspended between sea and mountains where two travelers discover more than just scenery. They discover meaning. If you're drawn to poetic fiction, mindful living, and French literary elegance, this novel is a must-read. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Prime 7 Media for helping us put him in the spotlight today. We ask viewers like you to support authors like him by subscribing to our channel, by purchasing his amazing book. The links are below this interview. And be sure to download the Spotlight Network TV app streaming on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. Eric, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you for your welcome. Thank you very much, Logan.
It's
a pleasure for
sir.
me.
Great to have you on the show. Let's first talk about the word souciance. What do you mean in the context of this book?
Yes, it's a word coming from, let's say, it's not a real word in French. In French, we have the opposite called insouciance, but la souciance is not the opposite of the carelessness, if you want to say. Is in the same time, it's an attitude and a journey to what constitutes your meaning, the meaning of your life. And the meaning of your life, it's not written anywhere. It's unexpected and it was unthought. You have that inside of you. And finding what is unexpected and unthought constituting yourself, it's the attitude and the journey of la souciance, and that's the meaning of this.
Very
really meaning. I don't know if it's clear for you, but yes, the background is philosophy, but it's not philosophy. It's not philosophy.
Exactly. The setting of the novel, a village suspended between sea and mountains, is quite unique. Why did you decide to set your story there?
Yes, because this place I visited and is give a place to be for my reflection for the Souciance, is a sort of synchronicity when I discover by chance. But what does it mean, chance? Because we say chance is just an opportunity where you are ready to welcome it. So it's a chance for me to arrive suddenly in that village, and that village is between two places. The sea with the openness of the sea, the infinite place of the sea, and the mountain, what it's the strong place of the nature of what gives you solidity on the earth. And between those two places is a sort of interword, if I can speak like that. And as you have Paul Klee writing an interword, where you are in, but also you are open to the infinity of the infinite possibilities you have inside you. And that's very strange for me. To find this place, and at that time when I was realizing thinking about the vanity of life in itself, when you are running after profit, running after things, and you arrive in a place and you say, wow, what's happened here? What's happened here for myself? And that's what this village inspired me, and give the place for the reflection to take a place to be. That's, if I can explain it like this.
Absolutely. Now, your main characters are a couple of travelers. Do they represent all of us?
Yes, of course. Yes, I would like it to represent present all of us. I mean, it's if somebody can suspend his run and finding what is really the meaning of his life, of his existence, it could be great for the humanity, because you open another dimension of the time, not a time of possession, but a time to be, a time to project yourself, to to continue the concretization of the meaning of your life. That's so. In that sense, it could be your singularity you find here. You can offer that to the others, and the others can see themselves in that singularity. That's the idea I have in mind.
Absolutely. What do you hope readers feel or reflect upon after reading La Souciance?
Uh, there is a sentence, a small phrase wrote by literary critics coming from South America who read my book, and she said, "Don't ask yourself what does it mean. Don't ask yourself. Is La Souciance is the, what you have to do, but you postpone every time of your life because you are occupied by things. And if people can stop that run to find themselves, I think it's the best lesson I can give them. But who I am to give them lessons, but I would like to inspire that time, that way of living
Yeah,
in my La Souciance.
absolutely. I think it'll inspire some self-reflection and people will
Yeah,
reflect upon their own journeys in life.
yeah. Exactly.
The theme of time is important in your novel. Tell us why it's so important and the purpose of
Yeah,
this.
yes. The theme of time is important because when you find your time, you find your place to be. Time is not. We have an idea, common idea, that time is passing. You have the present becoming past, and the future become present. But the real time is the present. Present is a gift. Present is a gift who not is passing. It's not a copy paste of the past, and the future won't be a copy paste of the present. The present gives you the opportunity to grow. It's not passing, it's pushing you to the others. It's another view of another conception, but not a conception, I mean just intellectual conception. Conception in French means born with.
Mhm.
You conceive something with. And so a conception of what the present could be is not something passing, but something pushing you to live. And that's
Mhm.
the important. And when you have this idea of the time, you have another view about what does it mean to have a lot of possession in the world. I don't say you don't have to have any possessions.
Mhm.
That's not my purpose. But life is not possession. Life is living. Life is existing. What are you doing with your existence? Existence is not just something passing and I have to fill again because what it starts, it's finished. No, the present it's not empty. The present is full of the future, and that's important for me. It's an important of the time.
Absolutely. Now, in the village, the characters sense an other dimension. Talk to us
Mhm.
about that other dimension.
Yes, what I felt in this village, and I really, what is important in the village is not. It's not to have. The importance in the village is to be, and
Mhm.
to be neighbor. To be neighbor, that means that you care, you are open to the others, but you are open also to the rhythm of the nature. You are open of what makes sense in the life. You are open to what it's not, because of the story, because the history, because of the life. What is not the what we call the golden 30, the golden 50s, the golden 60s period, because those villages were completely forget by those period. And so coming back, what makes sense in the life, the rhythm of the nature, but also the real sense of a relationship between people. And that's important to have this. And you cannot have a good relation with a person if you just have an idea of the time passing. You could have an idea of a good relation with people when you are open to the present you are living with, but to the future you will live with also. And that's important. And in the village, I felt that you rich or poor people living in the village are living the same way. You are on the small bar in the place of the village. It's usually not a luxury bar, but everybody is there. Everybody is drinking with everybody, and everybody is thinking with everybody. What's important is the sense you give to the neighborhood. To be a neighbor, it's better than to be a tourist. And in the village, I felt that very, 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 very much. And if we can live with people having decided, he is my neighbor. Elsewhere, it could be on the other side of the world, he is my neighbor. That means it's me. It's me. That's the idea.
Absolutely. It'll change your perspective as to your circle of concern. You know, that it should extend beyond the village. It should extend to all of humanity, without a doubt. Do you think this could translate?
A sort of souciance.
Yes.
A sort of souciance, not concern. Because concern is a negative way of speaking. Souciance is youthful, is a happy way of thinking to the others. Please, sorry, I interrupt you.
Absolutely. Oh, not at all. Do you think this would work in the cinema or as a film or TV show?
Yes, it could be done. Yes, I think I don't know if you know the French writer, the past French writer Françoise Sagan. When she wrote her first book, Bonjour Tristesse, this book was translated in all the words. It was very difficult to figure the pastoral way of thinking the time. So finding a good producer, a good director to find it, yes, it could be great if this dimension is done. But first, it could be translated in English first.
Exactly. Translated to English, a wonderful screenplay composed as well that captures the essence of the work, because obviously a screenplay tends to be shorter than the actual novel. But I do think it could be a terrific film. No Exit is another example of a philosophical book by Jean-Paul Sartre that translated into film as well. So wonderful, wonderful. The name of the book we've been talking about today, folks, is La Souciance. In it, the author transports us to a mysterious village suspended between sea and mountains, where two travelers discover more than just scenery, they discover meaning. If you're drawn to poetic fiction, mindful living, and French literary elegance, this novel is a must-read. Eric, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
It's a real pleasure to discuss with you, and I hope to have the opportunity to meet you again in the future, or in your country, or if you are coming in my country. It's a really beautiful place to see, and I will be very happy to welcome you here.
Wonderful. I would love that. I love France. I love the whole region of Belgium and France. Spectacular, spectacular people, spectacular weather. Would love to meet you there and have a drink, no doubt. Thank you for joining us. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.